I'm on the European server, and here's my current standing. So 2 gold leagues and 1 platinum league. I'm going to play as a Protoss, a ranked match. So let's wait for the game to start. And so it would be game, but it looks like I have clicked CTRL escape, and that unfortunately got me out of the game. So I'm happy. I have to kind of do this again the right way. Okay, good luck. You can watch this match on AndYouLeftTheGame YouTube channel. So sometimes I will write this, most of the times I probably won't, but it depends on things.
Seems more pylons are required.
Like how do I feel about this? Okay, so she says that I need more pylons. Fine. I may as well go here. Oh, go there and build myself a Nexus. So he says he's gonna do his best. Okay. Cool, great. I'm just gonna say great. Obviously it's really awesome. Well, what could that mean? That could simply mean that he's going to cheese, and that's it. But obviously if it's a great cheese, it's a great cheese. I lose, and so far, personally, I do not judge people that play cheese, and I'm just going to play another match if I'm getting cheesed hard, because that's kind of the way the game's played, and it's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm stacking up on cash, as you can see. Things are not looking bad for me. And here another Nexus is done. And what do I need? Finally, that's done. I'm gonna get myself, let's say, a Stalker and this research, a couple of gateways, some more gas. I'm just looking if everybody is producing. And now here, how could I kind of block this away? Maybe I could build myself this battery and block myself off in this way. Oh, look at that! I need stuff. I need stuff fast, and I need to use my my troops here mining to attack him, just like that, and that will do the trick. Fine. Here I'm going to send a couple of units around. First of all, I want everybody to start mining. Okay, so I've got this really cool shield battery, as you can see, and There's that. Also, I'm going
Need more
to
minerals for that.
build myself a pylon there. What else do I want to go for? At this point, it would probably be
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
a good idea
Our base is under attack.
good idea to go for some of these. Oh shit! I can't believe it.
We don't have enough minerals. Research
Let's
complete.
go there for now. Let's just construct
More minerals
units.
for that.
And hard to believe, but I managed to defend this just perfectly, though. In any case, they need to hold their position, and I need more stuff, to say the least. Okay. These come with upgrades. What else do I want to go for now? Probably some detection.
I guess that can't work without a power field.
Obviously, could get these in. Done. And then I'm going to build those pylons. Okay, 3 pylons. That's good enough.
Construct additional pylons.
And what else? Without the pylons, nothing's gonna go down. And so I'll just have to wait a little bit. Okay, don't want to lose those minerals. The fight is raging on further. And where are my stalkers? Right here. It looks like my defensive perimeter over here has proved to be impregnable for my enemy. In any case,
can't warp that in.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make myself a bit better at
can't warp that in.
Warping in units. Alright, and let's build more workers as well as more troops.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
And I think at this point I may have to just start
upgrade is ready for use.
Stacking. Moving out, that is. So
nothing left in that mineral cluster.
Let's do just that. I'm here in the shadows. And let's move on to the enemy. Okay, what do I have here? Oh, I don't need to add these really. So I just need to turn them. Alright, I do not have everything I would need. Well, what a shame, right? Alright, let's just hit them like that. Okay, I want everybody to start advancing. Okay, let's kill them.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's go here. Very well. I haven't built myself that war prism.
Completely mined out a mineral field.
And that is a grave mistake of mine. Without a doubt. I'm here in the also, I could build more of these and let's go and expand further. Then in my own base I'm going to create more stalkers and let's go for better upgrades. So I do have upgrades. Things are not looking bad. I need to start moving into his base now and start blasting everything he has there. Also, let's go back and
we don't don't have enough minerals.
Just
I'm here in the shadows.
Need more minerals for that.
let's
Enemy know our fury.
attack further. Okay, things are not looking bad at all. I'm going to send some workers here and there to do some mining.
Looks like our warriors are seeing some action.
Okay, so okay, this guy needs to go here. I'm going to start
Construct
warping
additional pylons.
into enemy's base, and he would just simply GG out. Okay, let's take a look at this game. I really like playing against these the Silver League players because I can win against them. This is really cool. So he starts with an opening, a hatchery. So obviously this guy knows how to play without a doubt, and he attacked me early on. I just had this really cool defense there with that shield battery. I think that I could repeat that in the future. Here he moves on with his attack, and let's take a look. Really, what does he have here? Roach Warren, Evolution Chamber, instantly he goes for upgrades. Spawning Pool goes for link speed. He didn't wait for link speed to finish, that's obviously a mistake, while I, on the other hand, am just warping that in, and it looks like really he does have an upper hand here.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, so look at that. There's only one stalker here. It's not supported by a shield battery, but he doesn't have that many links, and I know very well that a bunch of probes can take them out. For as long as he's not picking lonely probes, it's fine. So probably what I needed to do here, I needed to micro and move my wounded probes away, and that probably would be the best way to work this out. So he did a bit of damage to me though, without a doubt, and he's going to use this opportunity to attack me further, which is something most likely I would do as well, and this time he will have link speed.
Under attack.
He's continuously building workers, and look at that. I didn't move my stalker in place, and it looks like he's getting the price. Now here, interestingly enough, he can't kill my zealots because these are supported by the shield battery. Instead he needed to attack my workers in the natural base, and he didn't, and he couldn't achieve victory here. And that shield battery just saved me. It was actually really cool. Without a doubt. In any case,
Forces are under attack.
here we see that
Metamorphosis complete.
the battle is very much in my favor. Once again, that shield battery was doing his job very well. Let's have another look at this battle. So he comes in with a hell of a lot of roaches, right? That's 10 roaches. That's not heaps, but it's fine. It's fun for an assault like that, an army for example. And so he is getting shot by quite a few stalkers, and he can't even take out the shield battery. While the shield battery used all of its energy, in fact. So they landed a few really awful shots there, while I suffered very, very little, really. Okay. So, I see that I would need to pause the game with P. And I think it's just a little bit far away. Let's take a look at the commands here. And I think it's the replay. So play pause. It says P or media key. And I'm going to change this into something else. And I'm gonna go for D in this case. Skip forward, skip back, restart, stop. Play pause, it's fine. And so far it's okay. So let's just move on. Oh yeah, okay, first of all let's finish this and I'm gonna make some more changes. In any case, so his offensive didn't work out and he goes for air units. Obviously that was a fine decision because I didn't have any defenses in my base against such an attack and didn't even build shield batteries with my nexuses to protect against something like that. He did have the base in the corner, but I kind of expected the base over there, and I went there to kind of deal with that base because I thought at least if I can win, I'm going to kind of deal massive damage to his economy, but it turned out to be false. And most likely, the most sensible thing to do there was to just keep pushing forward and trying to get into his natural base, killing everything he had there.
Our drones are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
And it's that. Okay, so here nothing much left. I have upgrades. He does have attack. I have defense and attack.
Our forces are under attack.
And there were other upgrades in production queue, and it looks like at this point he decides to GG out. Fine, so what kind of changes I wanted to do? For some time now, I wanted to make some changes to the control groups right here. So the control group 8, which stands for number 1 in keyboard, post to escape, is Shift C. I'm going to change that. Maybe. Yeah, probably. So first of all, what do I want to do? I want to kind of have these, but I have to use Shift. I kind of think so for that. And I'm gonna start with the ones that start with R, D, F, G, because these are the unit ones. So R is group 3. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to go to group 3, hold Shift and Z. Done. Then select T, that's group 4. Here Shift X. Select group F, group 5. That's gonna be group the C one. Then it's create control group 6. That's gonna be for G. So I'm going to choose B right here. And let's go further. That's 7. I probably don't need that here, but we can go to number 4. That's group 1. This one needs to disappear. Vacuum bound, that's fine. Create group 1, right? That's for number 4. And it's going to be B. Create group 2, which would be 5. That's gonna be shift N. And then I'm gonna go on to another row. Okay, probably that doesn't kind of make sense, maybe. So Z R X D C F B G, then B4 and 5, but probably it'd be best something like Z4 X5, but these are a bit further away so far. So far a bit less used by me anyway, but this can be changed pretty easily anyway. In any case, so the group 2, oh wow, that turned out to be a complete disaster. So that had to be 5, and that had to be shift N. As far as I know. Then the 7th starts here, so I'm gonna go with the last 4, and I need to kind of find a place for them, maybe with the others, with the Q, W, E, A keys. So just like that. I could do it. So okay, so that's kind of the test, and I could change this. So these are the first 3. The 8 is 1, the 7, so Q, W, E. Okay, and A, no SD. Then we have ZXCVB N. So QWEA for the first 4, and then the rest. So I'll probably have to kind of stick with that for now. It does make a bit sense. Well, I'm not using these much, but I may use some of these quite a bit in the future. Anyway, so that's the thing here. Okay, so I'm going to accept this. Those hotkeys here that they have, there are still quite a few to choose from, but I'm not going to look for a way to sort this out just yet. Okay, so I turned off that ambient sound. Let's go back to replay. I mean to the main game. Okay, I've got some nice MMR boost there. And I'm going to play a random game now. And let's wait. Again. Whew. Looks like I'll be playing Zerg. Okay, that's fine. And I'll be playing as a Protoss, a race that I have already been playing just recently. So I kind of have a clue what to expect though. In any case, now it's gonna take a bit of time. So I have a strategy, I just kind of need to implement
More
it.
pylons are required.
And that strategy just kind of all about walling off. That's the only thing I meant, really. I just want to wall myself off really, really well. Happy birthday. Alright. Everybody is waiting. Oh, look at that. He passed through in here with that thing of his. Boo!
Can't warp that in.
Oh. Okay, you can just kind of hinder things for me there. It's fine. And if you want, you can even go and build that. I will start constructing zealots. Another one of these. And looks like it wasn't a Nexus, something that I was expecting.
I think we need more pylons.
Okay, we need more pylons, so I'm going to build a pylon. Okay, how unfortunate. It looks like the thing is going to die off. And it's perfectly
Seems more
fine.
pylons are required.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. He will most likely is going to show up here with
That's gonna require more gas.
something. Oh, look at that, it's bleeding. That thing is bleeding. So he will
We need
probably
more Vespine.
show up with something like
Here in the shadows. Intriguing. I'm here in the shadows.
alright, let's
I think we need more pylons.
just take this
Construct
out.
additional pylons.
Really?
Let our enemy
Okay, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. What is that?
go. You require my skills.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. In any case, let's just simply continue expanding and not worry about anything. In here I need that
We
war
don't have
prism,
enough minerals.
but I did lack the minerals for a time being. Okay, finally got this. this research is still taking some time to complete.
We're done with the research.
And now I can finally
Here in the shadows.
do it. Here can I do anything else? What would I go for now? Probably some upgrades, a few upgrades,
Need more minerals for that.
and 2 of these. Next,
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
I want to just summon or warp in more of these adepts. Okay,
I'm here in the shadows.
things are not looking too grim. The sword prism is here, and finally, quite a few of my workers can start coming onto the other side, where they will be gladly mining me for more minerals. I wonder, why can't I warp this guy in?
I'm here.
Oh, I see. It looks like the select group thing, control groups, isn't working. So, well, will you work now? Yes, it looks like
I'm here in the shadows.
it will work splendidly. And here I'm gonna go for immortals. I have
That'll
not
cost more minerals than we have.
started my upgrades here at all. I would need
We don't have enough minerals.
some additional stuff as well.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, I'm not expecting any ethereal units there. And
Can't work that. I think we need more pylons.
so the pylon should be here.
Here in
Well, what can I say? I think that we
return to serve.
need
Here in the shadows.
to advance on the enemy, and that's the thing.
Serve for
We shall serve forever. Okay. Sounds like he's getting paid like
We've completely mined out a mineral field.
like a real
The enemy
man.
is gunning for our probes.
Oh
Can't
no.
warp that in.
Um.
Warp that in. Seems more pylons are required.
Okay.
here in the shadows.
Here, these can go here, and
I return to serve.
Nothing left in that mineral cluster.
all right.
Construct additional pylons. Our warriors are under attack.
We need to. Oh, let's take a look what's happening here. It looks like nothing we don't know.
Can't warp that in.
Okay, so it looks like that is working just nicely. And what's happening here? Let's try and take out his workers now.
Upgrade complete.
My war prism is out,
Upgrade is
so
ready for you.
Let our enemy know our
so that's not good.
Seems more pylons are required.
Okay, I need more
I
pylon.
think we need more pylons.
So let's get them and move on to enemy's base now.
very well.
Everybody, done. Also, what do you have here? I need more stuff. And
Let our enemy know our fury.
what's next? I could get myself some more troopers.
Mineral field depleted.
Also more
Here in the shadows.
of these.
Enemy know our fury.
Okay, so how things are going? Things are not going bad at all.
Let our enemy know our fury.
They are shooting at us though. And as you can see, he did have like lurkers
Let our enemy know our
present here.
Need more minerals for that.
Okay,
in the shadows.
let's fight them further. I want to send a few of them to the other side. He had lurkers. Oh no, look at that, he had lurkers. So that's the problem, without a doubt. So I need to kind of deal with the lurker issue.
Minerals for that.
And so we will retreat then. Okay, let's retreat. Let's retreat and be very happy with what we currently achieved up to this point. And just kind of keep things together. Here I'm going to build some defenses,
Upgrade complete. That was
and that's it. Okay, oh shit, yeah, let's fight them, finally. This stuff is here finished. Also, I can work in
we don't have
potentially
Need more minerals
a
for
lot more of these guys. So how many of those I currently have? Quite a few,
State thy bidding.
and they have to go in the front. Also, I need a warp resin and some additional upgrades if that can be achieved. Okay, let's attack things for him, and it looks like that is going to be GG. Let's take a look at this game and find out how things went down. So far it wasn't so bad. I'm surprised that I can stay in the game for so long. It wasn't so bad after all. Here he kind of decided not to build that highway thing. I think that was the main point there. So let's wait for that guy to show up here. And what did he build at first? Let's see. First of all, he can't build anything himself. I thought it was sort of a cheese where he would build himself a hatchery here, but no, he just kind of went for an evolution chamber. And that's it. Okay, in any case, the game continues, and he's just going to prevent construction of that second nexus of mine for a period of time there. And that's it.
Our forces are under attack.
In any case, the game continues. He has quite a bit of stuff set up all around, like he's patrolling with links. It looks like he understands map control, without a doubt. He wants to know what's happening on the map at all times. And I think this will allow him to understand the initial attack, because that's just absolutely beautiful. He has links in the nearby bases, overlords in kind of strategically important locations. I'm not sure if that's very important, but it would certainly kind of tell if somebody is trying to cross. Obviously, if he can actually notice that.
Mutation.
If he can notice that, well, that's a totally different thing to understand. Here, I see that he sent a changeling. So look at that. He knows what's going on. And he's just going to expand. I, at some point a bit later, do realize that it was a changeling. I'm not sure if he ever noticed that there was a force, because I haven't spotted his camera on top of my base. In any case, just kind of sneaky, I passed through here and almost undetected. So basically, he has to know when my forces can come out of my base, or when they're in strategically important locations, which in some retrospect, like, he noticed that they were in the middle of a map, which would indicate an attack towards his base. And I did got lured away from my main thrust. He does only have a bunch of banelings here, so the banelings are not. I mean, he only has a bunch of lings without any banelings. That's what they want to say. So no banelings, but most of my army is armored, so those banelings wouldn't be nearly as effective. In any case, there just was too many of my troops, and all in all, he's even mining more than I am at this current moment, even if I have a lot more workers. However, my army supply is much greater than his, and
Mineral field.
slowly but surely, I'm carving his army through.
Mineral field depleted.
And
Forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
his lurkers, that's what saved them, without a doubt. I was just kind of thinking about GG, and I, as you can see, have no detection, and I didn't attack him
Forces are under attack.
when I had to. So if I would have waited
Is under attack.
a bit longer,
Forces are under attack.
I would have been attacked by a bunch of lurkers who are undetectable, and they just carved into my forces
Forces
so badly.
under attack.
I've lost most of my army. It's good that I retreated though, and they were placed so strategically well everywhere I was being attacked. Here I just couldn't win, and obviously, as you can see, we have to, when playing Starcraft 2, use all available resources. Now, these three lurkers are very smartly moved on to a counter attack here. Now, I did build detection units, as you can see, they're coming over. So, but still, he did quite a bit of damage. Now, if we take a look at this engagement again, you'll see that those spawns tear through my entire force. So that was just absolutely crazy. In any case, he has one base running. He's going to try to expand. He doesn't have lurkers, I think, whatsoever now. He has 2, which isn't 5. In any case, with the detection,
Forces are under attack.
I'm able to do just enough damage. And it looks like there's just too many of us for him to do anything about this, and it's all over. Okay, so I'm staying. Fine. Now I'm going to play as a Zerg. and Platinum League. That's going to be Zerg versus Zerg. Maybe, just maybe, if I would only focus on one race each, I think I could maybe be in Platinum. But if I play all the races, I would still be in Platinum only after a reasonably long period of time. So that's probably the downside of playing all the races. In any case, these kind of wins do give me a very good MMR boost. Not always. I only got plus 19. Normally I've seen something like 190 or so, which was really cool. Okay, so he just kind of did that due to the fact it was a league placement match, so maybe he wanted to end up in a lowest league placement match possible. But surprisingly enough, a Platinum League player was kind of stacked against somebody that would just want to know about the placement, which is slightly bit weird. But I guess that for the perfect score you have to kind of do it, because then you'll know if that's somebody that's being stacked against a Platinum player, that somebody who's trying to find his place in the league really knows how to play very well, or not, or maybe he's just a new player. So a new player should not win against
Spawn more overlords.
against a Platinum League player. In any case, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to expand. That's just simply what I want to do. I normally don't do that.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
But I will do it now. Okay.
We don't have enough minerals.
I built another Overlord. I think so. No, I didn't. I almost built another Overlord. That would be a mistake. So I clicked on E. I thought it's an Overlord. It wasn't. Okay, now let's wait for longer. Okay. It looks like so far so good. It felt reasonably nice to kind of have this base there present. And now I need 3 in the gas geyser. Done. So more workers are in production. I have enough money for the queens, and I could just kind of construct more workers at this point. Okay, all the new workers could go there. So the queens are are there. I'm gonna go for Baneling's Nest. And
Can't be done without more overlords.
then
Need
it's
more minerals for that.
those overlords now. So I'm gonna build 2, spend all of my money, and not think about anything else.
More overlords required.
Now I need links, a couple of banelings for that initial protection. Okay, so that's
A
done.
queen's just been born.
Alright, I like to see that. Probably when the queen spawns, there shouldn't be any workers here, because I kind of tend to click on the workers accidentally. Okay, so this time, no, I'm not going to skip the roach warren. I'm just gonna build myself a roach warren. Zerg versus Zerg, roach warren could be a very, very big deal without a doubt. Okay, so look at that. They did send that guy in, so I'm gonna build myself a spore crawler over there. Here I could do a bunch of injects, and I am moving into lair. Okay. What's next? Just build that other queen and some production. Didn't build it though. In any case, here let's go into banelings. More
Spawn more overlords.
links and overlords. So more overlords, and that's pretty much
Energy's
it.
too low.
Just more overlords. Okay, I'm waiting for those overlords.
Hive clusters birthed another queen. Not
Okay.
enough energy.
Here, I forgot. I was kind of focused on having those gas geysers filled, but that didn't work out. In any case, I'm going to expand further. So I'm kind of very, very much focused on the economy right now, and
Not enough energy.
not on anything else, really. Okay, here, let's fill those geysers up. Let's get the injects going, and that hive added. So now I need this
Energy's too low.
and mostly what's next? I need just pretty much roaches, probably hydralisks and aspire. Aspire is already kind of telling me that it's going to be, without a doubt, very, very expensive. Okay. And the next thing, more workers. Alright, so these guys are going down. More troopers are in production. I have myself the hydralisk then, so
Can't be done without more
I can
overlords.
build just a few
Spawn more
hydralisks.
Nothing left in that mineral cluster.
Okay, okay. Oh no, am I being attacked? Okay, so look at that. I will be. Everybody needs to run. Mount up force
Our base is under attack.
will be hit by that. And what will it be? What will it be? Hard to tell. In any case, let's just fight and focus on link production and such. My queens are not in the fight, which is without a doubt not good. and I focused on links, and that didn't save me really. Unfortunately, that didn't save me, not even by the slightest bit.
Our base is under attack.
And it looks like it's all over.
Your drones are under attack.
Okay. So, what can I say? Not good at all. Let's attack with everything we've got. Or so it would seem.
Forces have encountered the enemy.
That's everything, and can they do it? Can they achieve victory? It doesn't look so.
Someone's stomping on your drone.
He just came in with more workers. In any case, that was certainly a really cool
Our
fight.
base is under attack.
And I've lost pretty much everything. And it would be time to GG out. So let's take a look. It's over. So he chose the really cool play there. He went for an Nidus network. Probably that overlord had to give me some kind of an indication of something like that happening. I did have a spire placed, which was I mean, not a spire, but spore crawler. That's what I want to say. That anti-air unit. There, but obviously that didn't help out because a Nidus network needs to be placed in just can be placed in just a second, and that's all it took. In any case, that's his plan here, and let's take a look exactly how did he play this out. Okay. So far so good. 2 bases, quite a few gas geysers by 4 minutes. He goes for 2 evolution chambers and a roach warren. I like his play, I like his way of thinking. A lot of gas upgrades and the Nidus network. Obviously, Nidus network can be very useful if somebody knows how to play Nidus network very well. Otherwise, may not be. In any case, he builds himself an observer that gave him a better look at things, and he already filled his Nidus network with quite a few units. And here it goes. So the Nidus network is on its way.
Mineral field depleted.
That was double time, and the troops are pouring out. The Queen's was sent in first so that they could tank some incoming damage, and my troops are not coming here nearly fast enough, and there's not enough of them. Besides, my army has been blocked by a short while with the drones that were incoming, and here, as you can see, his play worked out absolutely splendidly. I built lings after that. I probably needed to build roaches because those lings were simply massacred. And those Ravagers have proved to be quite tanky. It's a biological unit. It doesn't say if it's life or or what? Just biological, so I would assume it's light. Well, that says light, so maybe it just wouldn't take as much damage as a light one, but still, in any case, it would take damage at a much greater rate than armor at biological unit. Biological stands for flesh, bone and blood, I suspect.
Our forces are under attack.
Tissue.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, the forces are without a doubt under attack, and that's all. So that was a really cool play. Now it's time to go another match as a Terran. While playing as a Terran, I think that the only strategy I know is Marine Marauder, Medevac, Tank. However, when, for example, there's counters like Banelings, I'm not sure how to kind of transition into something else. We'll deal with that. The only way to deal with Banelings, as far as I know, is either destroy them before they approach your Marine ball, or you have to split your Marine Marauders into bits and pieces so that they could kill the Banelings, because then their travel time to the Marines increases. And that's the thing here. So far I can't really deal with them. Now when it comes to playing Protoss, a very important unit is the Ghost, which would EMP or reduce shields for them. However, using Ghost is making stimming so much harder because I have to tap through, and if I have like additional units such as
SCV ready. Yes, sir. Gotcha. SCV ready. SCV ready.
We'll need more supply depots for that.
so if I have additional units such as Raven,
Can't build
this
there.
stimming
We don't
challenge
have enough minerals.
increases
What's going on?
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
to 2 tabs, which isn't
Ah, you scared me.
good as well.
I'm going.
Okay, so that's what I have here.
SCV ready.
So these guys right here need to build that array. So I think that I really like about
Can't build there.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
okay, so what do I want to go for? Probably I have to go for
Can't build
Ghost
there.
Academy first.
Roger. Huh? Move it. SCV
Well,
ready.
I don't have to, but I want to. That's the thing. That's a big difference.
We don't have enough minerals.
Okay. And what else you don't have? You don't have probably quite a few things. I don't have a good strategy in mind though.
Command center has been upgraded.
I'm very much just like that. Here I'm gonna build myself that.
SCV ready.
Go for
You gonna give me
another barracks,
in the rear with the gear.
factory, and just more
SCV
marines.
ready.
So why do I need all the
Add-on is
gas?
up and running.
I need all the gas. so that I could build myself a sniper and start EMPing enemy forces. And best if it's cloaked, so sniper can be very crucial while playing the Protoss, but it has to be played, that's the thing. Playing the sniper may not be nearly as easy because it requires skill and attention, and not something I kind of currently have
Energy's too low.
at my disposal. Okay, so what's next?
Bad news.
The start part.
Ghost report.
Probably at this point
Copy
I
that.
could
Solo operative, right?
start
Add-on complete.
coming down and building myself another command center
What's going on?
right here. So
Go.
EMPBW, the command center, is going down, fine,
Add-on is up and running. Upgrade
and
complete. Need more minerals for that.
we just need more minerals. What next do we need? We need a lot of things.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
Okay, let's just non-stop build
Not enough energy.
workers.
Can't build there.
Better upgrade facilities are as well needed.
Yes, sir.
It's 4 minutes.
SCV ready.
What kind of upgrades do I need? I need stim.
That's gonna require more gas.
We need more gas. And I could
You scared me.
go.
SCV
Oh, come
ready.
on. Beneath this.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so another thing here. Shift W won't work. So, control groups. Shift W. You're out. So, basically, not all of these will work. Okay. That's that for now.
Big job.
Add-on
And
complete.
that's the thing. Furthermore, things could
We
go
need more Vespine.
down.
SCV ready.
Energy's
A bit
too low.
better. There. All these
In the
workers
rear with the gear.
Command
Two.
center has been upgraded.
we send down,
Out.
SCV ready.
and
We've completely mined out
I
a
want the
mineral field.
ghost to have this.
We don't have enough minerals.
Go
Wow,
ahead.
there's
SCV
so
ready.
much to do, so
Not
much to
enough
build.
Who wants
I don't have a force, as you can see, and most
Upgrade
of the
is
stuff
ready for use.
is
SCV ready.
costing me a fortune,
SCV ready.
and that's the thing. Oh no, don't go on that.
SCV ready.
I wonder,
SCV
are
ready.
there any builds
Go time.
with QC? Yeah, there are. So it looks like I won't be able to kind of shift build stuff
We're done.
if I have these on.
Good.
So I'll have to kind of reconsider some of these
SCV ready.
for the distant future.
Not enough Vespine.
And there's the
Additional
thing.
supply depots required. Energy's too low.
Oh wow, missed out on these again. I
That'll
kind
cost
of
more minerals than we have.
really missed out on
Move it.
these
What's going on?
Our
a bit
supplies.
too often, really.
Out.
In any case,
Additional
I
supply depots required.
need those
Research
medevacs,
complete.
and I think that
We'll
I
need more
would need
supply depots for that.
at least 4 before
Fueled up, ready to go.
we are
Go ahead. Need something blowed up?
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
we can
That's
make
going to require
things
more gas.
happen. Alright, so what's next? I could construct more of these barracks and
Nothing left in that mineral cluster.
move out a little bit.
Energy's too low.
SCV ready.
Okay, what's next? These need to be added. I'm gonna get myself a bunch of shields. All in all,
Our supply is insufficient.
things are not looking
We'll
crazy
need more supply
bad.
depots for that.
Looks like I missed out on something.
Our supply is insufficient.
Alright, I'll try to work on that. And now additional
Upgrade is
upgrades.
ready for use.
That's what cost me 250 in total. Okay, so I will build it. And what's next? Marines.
Not enough Vespine.
Here I have to build that, and I'm just gonna go for
We
more
don't have enough
Marines,
SCV
minerals.
ready.
and
Solo. Out with it.
probably
Lay it off me.
just need to get the tanks a bit forward as
Not
well.
enough energy.
These guys
Completely mined out a mineral field.
need to go here,
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
and newly
Add-on
built
is up and
SCVs need to show up on this base. And I think that may sort out some of my problems.
SCV ready.
Need more minerals for
Okay,
that.
I'm still building troops at a
In the rear with the gear.
reasonably high capacity,
Command center has been upgraded.
and
Go, go, go.
that's it here.
Bad news.
Troops
Armed and ready.
need to move
Big job. What's going
around
on?
the
SCV
block,
ready.
Energy's upgrade
and
complete.
I may expand even further. More
That'll
Marines,
cost more minerals than
Marauders. No more upgrades
We're done with
can
the
be
research.
done.
Upgrade is ready for
And
use.
I'm building more tanks. I'm gonna build more medvacs and
Big job.
We don't have enough minerals.
Gangway.
more supply depots.
Who wants some?
Okay,
It's on.
it looks like at this point. Oh!
Out with it.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Armed and ready.
Let's EMP those fools there. Oh wow! Oh wow!
Need more minerals for that.
Okay, let's all run, all run, all run.
Our
Oh no, my
SCVs are
newly
under fire.
built SCVs are being attacked. Okay, so I did manage to EMP there for a bit though,
Upgrade is ready
as
for
you know,
Piece of me, boy.
and
Go ahead.
that was really cool,
Ready for dust off.
without a doubt.
Ready to roll out.
He didn't attack me, as you can see,
Armed and ready.
which is fine. So it's cool that he didn't attack me. I did lost
Not enough energy.
my some of my units. Also,
Big job.
Can't build there.
Go, go, go.
I'm going to expand my capability to produce, and I'm gonna go for
Mineral cluster.
upgrades. Also, these
Energy's
could
too
be
low.
dropped. What else? Without a doubt, he's going to
Go, go.
have some cloaked units probably present here at any point
Better be
who
good.
could destroy me. I think that
What's our target?
I will have to move out
Ready for
soon.
dust off.
Not hurrying up too much, really.
Huh?
Okay,
Armed and ready.
here I'm going to try to expand further, and
Want a piece of me, boy?
that's it. Without the expansion, it would be a disaster. Okay.
Completely mined out a mineral field.
We completely
Not
are
enough
mining
energy.
out quite a few things. So, how's my army? It doesn't look like I have many units.
SCV ready.
So, soon
Research complete.
I'll hit the supply
Nothing left
cap.
in that mineral cluster.
Okay, so basically I have to
Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required.
start moving out.
We've
And
completely mined out. We'll need more supply depots for that.
here my army of
Add-on is up and running. Our supply is insufficient.
workers need to go here and start the job. Wow, I think that was a disaster without a doubt. But that's how it went down. Okay, that's what I had to expect. In any case, I'm going to rely on Marines. I didn't stem in time because that's just how it kind of went down. And it went down.
That'll
like
cost
that.
more minerals than we have.
Okay, here, all of these, they
Command
need
center has been
to
upgraded.
fix everything
We've
here.
exhausted a Vespine geyser.
And most of these, almost all, have been
We don't
wiped
have
out.
enough minerals.
Okay, so I just kind of barely work things out. So what I did here is I right-click this and
Where's the emergency?
it kind of healed everybody. Okay, it's still very difficult to
Need more minerals for that.
EMP anybody.
You sure about that?
Oh wow, that was just absolute disaster, really.
Reporting.
I have 70 workers, which isn't too bad without a doubt. And
That'll cost more
all in
minerals
all,
than
I'm
we
just
have.
waiting.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, now
A Vespine geyser's been taken.
I'd better
Not
drop
enough energy.
a bunch of mill zeros. You can see I forgot
Nothing left in that mineral
to
cluster.
drop quite a few of them. And now I'm going to reach a cab here. And
Can't build there. We're
I
at
need to
maximum
expand.
supply.
So let's deal with that. So that my army could march through. And oh wow, we'll have to fight this.
Our base is under attack.
Oh no.
Completely mined
Oh
out a mineral
no.
field.
Oh no. Oh no. So oh no. These guys need to go. Oh wow, look at those storms. This was just a disaster. Wow. So
Energy's too low.
I'm EMPing, but that wasn't nearly as
Where's the
effective
emergency?
as I would like this to be, and it looks like he's not going to proceed again.
Waiting on you. Understood.
Whoa, okay, so I'll have to just
We've completely mined
wait
out.
for somebody.
Our base is under
Okay,
mineral field depleted.
there's not much I can do. It looks like that was a losing game for me. And
Taking up or
I'm
dropping
just
off?
gonna get everybody together. And we're going to just build stuff. Obviously playing this wouldn't kind of make much sense, really. He doesn't really.
Energy's too low. They're hitting our SCVs.
care. I couldn't select my workers with an army key. If I click on our army key while workers are selected, it won't work out. It looks like those storms just perfectly ate all of my forces, just like that. They just kind of ate them.
They're hitting our SCVs.
And it's all over now. It's time to take a look at this game, and we will be able to see those really cool battles there that took place. So first things first, he can't get into my base, which is a great achievement right there. And he opens up with I'm here. Second base, no wall-offs. He did created a building on this ramp that would be used otherwise by my Reaper to jump in to, and things are moving on forward. So he's preparing for cheese by creating himself a lot of shield batteries and just creating himself a reasonable force. So 5 minutes having something like that is really cool. He has 2 immortals, 6 stalkers and counting, plus 3 shield batteries. This is certainly enough to defend against quite a few vicious attacks, and that's really cool. So he builds everything quite neatly there into these kind of boxes, which is something I like. It definitely looks like he's thinking how to do this, and it kind of shows of a sort of a human touch. You know, everything has to be kind of nicely placed, and everything has to fit. And just throwing buildings away isn't a good idea. It's always good to know. Now that observer, certainly a hindrance, because I never built myself Terran observer, which is Raven, and
research complete.
That
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
never allowed me to spot this, and I with my own eye never really looked at it though. So he at all times knew what I was up to. Look at these buildings here, they look really cool. He's expanding into the 3rd base now, and
research complete.
it looks like he's creating himself a force. Let's take a look at his income. Very similar to mine, and our working count is nearly the same. We both almost always run out of cash, and that means we spend everything we had, which is good. Obviously it depends how well you spend all that. Now here he comes out. I have 3 2 upgrades, which is even one for armor, plain armor, which is just more than enough. And then what we have, an engagement, and those High Templar just simply eradicated my force easily. I even EMP'd him, as you can see, but then BAM! Those High Templar just annihilated what I had here, just like that. So Marine Marauder Medvac against those High Templars was
Assault de Templari.
an absolute disaster. Almost kind of nothing could be done there
Depleted.
on my side.
Highlight for hire. Highlight for hire.
And he's expanding rapidly, getting upgrades as well. By 12 minutes I have 3-3, or even earlier. I haven't kind of spotted this precisely, but he's moving around. Little do I know that he has an observer and knows everything, but unfortunately for me, I just kind of couldn't do anything against all those High Templars that he has in his army. Those High Templars just easily eradicate everything I'm holding there. Okay, now it begins. So I don't stim because I just kind of couldn't do this right in time, and those storms just killed all those Marines very easily, and it just kind of shows that Marine Marauder tank play with snipers that are not used properly didn't work out. So probably what I needed to do is somehow use the snipers to snipe away these High Templar, or just kind of somehow not allow the High Templar to effectively move close by. Now let's take a look at this battle again. So the High Templar are behind, right? And I couldn't really reach them easily, and they just kind of blasted, like just like that in seconds, my Marines. And he has a lot of energy left. It was only a couple of storms, really, nothing more, and only the tank survived there. So I think that Terran cannot really do anything if those with their Marine Marauder Medvac tank sniper play, if those High Templar are alive. And he did lost a bit, but certainly not too much. Now he's going to build himself Archons and move against me even further. Okay, let's wait for this attack of his. So once again, my force would be very powerful if not for those High Templars. I like the fact that he never used cloak tunings, because these would have been just a force that would crush everything. And just bam, just after I stim perfectly, he leaves a field of dead bodies, and I do send out a few MPs, which is really cool because I normally don't do that. I'm proud of that. It takes quite a bit of micromanagement to do this in battle. And and that's pretty much it. He doesn't have much left, but he has just enough. He's not warping in units in battle, and I think that's one of the kind of downsides. He has 17 gates. With all those gates and all that money, we just built 17 stalkers and annihilate everything really fast, but he probably just wants those outs. And that probably looks so cool. It's certainly all over. and he only needs to get his forces together for the final advance, and that's that. Now, bam! Look at that. His High Templar are doing a great job. The only thing I can do here is retreat, and this would certainly end up being not in my favor because my units would be wounded, and that would be really bad. So maybe just a lot of snipers would do the trick, maybe. A High Templar does cost quite a bit, 150 gas, 50 minerals, and a sniper
Our base is under attack.
costs 150 minerals, 125 gas, which is, I think, more expensive than High Templar. And it's all over. $2,799.